What's going on, North Prairie Life group? So any of you who have followed us for any period of time know that besides everything we do with North Prairie Life, we also work with a nonprofit called Prairie Grit Adaptive Sports. We are all hunters, where we help facilitate hunting and fishing opportunities for people with disabilities. Today, we are taking the vlog down to Killdeer, North Dakota, where we are going to set up for opening weekend of archery season. So here in just a few minutes, I'm going to get picked up by the brains of the operation, and we're going to go do some work. Okay, well, we just pulled up to the first spot. This is a notoriously strikeout spot for me. We put a blind right up here. The last 2 years I've been in this blind with kids, and I've chosen the wrong direction every single time. We have a meadow. We have the back part of the hill. 2 years ago, the deer came out into the meadow. We were facing the back part of the hill. Last year, we faced the meadow. The deer came up on the back side of the hill. So when you're hunting with people with disabilities, here's the issue. They got a wheelchair and you have to choose a spot. This year, I'm gambling on going up the hill. So we're gonna cut a fence, build a new fence, try out the new brush cutter, get blind 1 of 3 set up. I'm just gonna hold the camera and keep working until DJ gets done doing the heavy stuff.
We're gonna make a makeshift gate here. Probably cut out here. May cut out that whole section because this is long enough, and just use these 2 pieces between there and here.
Sure.
And I just got like dog chain clips that we can put right here, pull them together. This way we don't get any spring action here. Might need smaller pliers.
Oh baby.
These days in the farm come on handy sometimes.
I was raised in a town. The only cows I ever had were the ones on a grill.
All right, this might be a 2-manner.
Yeah, without a doubt. Okay, let me.
We'll get this out of here, and then we're gonna let you go wild.
No, it's on upside down. It's going the wrong direction.
Got me. You okay? Yeah. It's been there a while.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whew. Got a rope?
Yeah, actually, that's what I was sitting there thinking.
Tied to that bumper?
Yeah.
Here's the situation. Grown in fence. We are too weak and feeble to move it. So we're gonna hook a ratchet strap up to the hitch of DJ's truck.
And break the ratchet strap.
We're gonna pull this sucker out of the ground. That was significantly more successful than I thought it was going to be. Yeah.
Because from a shooting height, I can shoot out there if I need to.
Right.
If we go down the hill, then the fence starts becoming a problem. This trail going straight up the hill, so the question is, do you inch further that way, or do you inch further this way? And I want you to make that call because you've been here more than I have.
The deer come down this trail here, go to here, and then are probably going to walk right down there if they come this way. Which means that I almost want us to be looking this way. Shooter would have probably a quartering away shot going there.
With the opportunity,
you can always turn around.
Over the rock if we have to.
Yeah.
Because we got 180 degrees.
Yeah.
But you've been here 2 years and most of the movement has been up this ridge.
Right. The biggest issue that we have is the ground's not super level. The wheelchairs don't want to move well. The leaf litter and stuff gets kind of loud. And it is like pretty difficult to turn around the wheelchair, turn around the shooting sticks, turn around the cameras, and have all 3 or 4 people in the blind move. So maybe in the next couple weeks, try to figure out a way to make a subfloor or something.
Well, we haven't used them very much. I used to use all the time when we were hunting close quarters with my kids, because a lot of times they're only 15-yard shots or so. As old wool army blankets, you lay them down and it pads things a little bit, also makes a nice place to lay your stuff in the blind. I've got a couple with me. Okay. We could spread them out in the floor of the blind for the next 2 weeks and kind of...
Yeah, and it'd kill the stuff.
Once you go through with the brush cutter. If you want to work on your brush cutter, yeah. I'll go ahead and get a blind up here and get one popped up, and then we'll make a call from there.
Sounds good. So I gotta figure out a way to change the blades on the brush cutter because I put it on upside down.
You can make something happen.
Oh yeah, you know, it comes with these nice little tools.
Yeah.
You know where those are at? Sitting on my kitchen table.
I have a 4-way lug wrench.
50-50 chance. Well,
we have 3 options on the 4-way. It's not warm at all up in here.
Oh, my finger.
Come on, you better be in here. Oh, he's excited. He's excited.
See, if you ever seen somebody try to fix a brush cutter with a tire change and a lug wrench? Come on. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, now I just need to figure out a way to keep this from, because it's got a little locking pin thing. But this is also reverse threaded, that's important. So, yes, here we go. Bolt cutter right there. So we got a bolt cutter. Put that up there. Come on. There's got to be a spot. Oh.
Right, I got that.
Little nail works.
You know, Aaron, a month ago working on the tractor, you got me on video being quoted as saying no one said this was going to be easy.
This was just dumb. I should have. Yeah, but look at that adventure. There we go.
So excited to get the new tool into the field.
DJ, you're not going to believe this.
Did you put it on backwards? Was it right the first time?
No!
You put it on the same way it came out?
That doesn't make any sense.
The sharp side should be facing me.
Right. It's not. I mean, it's just...
It goes bi-directional.
Is it?
A lot of them are. Yeah. Either
It's
way.
sharp on both sides?
Either way will work.
Oh, are you out of...
Yep. Here, flip it over.
As long as it's sharp.
It's sharp here. It's sharp here.
Oh, jeez. Well, for the sake of content and you guys making fun of me, I'll just leave that part on. Got it all set up there. Let's get you off the tripod here. Make sure.
Check out what you think with our position.
Oh yeah. So we'll have these two side ones open, huh?
I figure you'll have it open 480 degrees unless you see something coming and you decide to shut something down. But you could.
Last year, main animals all came right there. We were just pointed the other direction, but here, you can look out that window to there, that window up the hill, that window out into the pasture. We're killing one out of this blind this year. Now we gotta stake it down. We're killing one here. All right, blind number 1 is set up. Looks beautiful. Great, great, great spot. We've got a camera over there, so we'll be able to watch and see what walks through those trails over the next couple weeks. We are on to the next one. We just pulled up to spot number 2, and I saw this, and this is something that I always think is so cool. I don't know if you can see in this tree right here. Just some old 2x4s built into a makeshift ladder for somebody to hunt out of. I always think stuff like that's so cool, because you can think of 30, 40 years ago, some old guy up there in some blue jeans and a flannel hunting the same deer, or the deer that we're hunting's great, you know? It's pretty cool. I should go to work here so DJ's not doing stuff by himself again.
The primary trail coming off the hill comes down to here and forks, which either gives us a 21-yard shot or like a 16-yard shot from where we set the blind up. And it was this trail that Wyatt's buck came in on last year. And of course you get a lot of lateral movement out here around these benches. So,
in case you guys don't know what he's talking about when he says Wyatt shot a buck last year, and you're newish to the channel, go check out Grit 3. Every year we make a adaptive hunting movie, and this is where we hunt opening day of every year. And Wyatt killed a really nice buck in velvet right there. So go check that out. Okay, we're gonna set this thing up and then I'll turn the camera back on. Because, geez. Okay, blind location number 2 is set up. Got ourselves, this is, what is this blind, DJ?
This is the Baronet Memory Maker 2. It's the Gamekeeper's edition.
Is it the 2 or the 5?
Sorry, Memory Maker 5.
This is
Gamekeeper's edition.
Memory Maker 5 by Baronet. And this thing is sweet because we can fit, well, we have fit 4 grown adults and a tracked wheelchair in this, and had enough room to do stuff. So this is what we use for Prairie Grit, and this is what I think all of us are kind of starting to use now for, oh, that's a stick. It's one that was moving down there. It's what we're starting to use for our own personal blinds. So it's sweet. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. Okay, just pulled up to spot number 3. Just figuring out where we need to be. DJ was telling me stuff and then I made him stop.
Well, over the last couple of years, I've glassed this several evenings and we've hunted it a few times. We got a couple different fingers coming down off of the mountain, little ravines that the deer follow out. Problem is when they get to the field where you can actually see and hunt, it's too steep up there to get wheelchairs in. This is an opportune place, but those trails tend to split up. So over the last couple of years, we've watched that, and I think this little grove of trees right here offers us the best vantage point. So we're gonna set up our blind here. When we hunt this spot, we'll probably set a buck decoy out at about 25 yards in front of us. That way, if they end up outside of range, it's just that little bit of curiosity thing that might make that deer step out to where we can get a clean shot at it.
Yeah, but first work. Okay, last stand is coming up. Just got a little bit of finishing touches on this bad boy, and then we are set up for the weekend. They got 2 weeks to get used to the blinds, and then it's hunting time. Looking forward to it. We got really optimistic on a couple of these spots. Every year we get a little more experience and, well, get a little more confidence. Guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Check back in next week. We're gonna go do some shooting night for Prairie Grit. Boys and I are gonna go play with a new toy, so be sure to check that out. And we're gonna get ourselves all prepared for this upcoming season, and it's going to be a blast. Look forward to a lot more of this adaptive hunting stuff, because this is what we do all year, and I'm gonna share it all with you. So we'll see you guys on the next one.